Hey, what's up everybody? This is number C99, Cyber Blue Eyes, coming at you with a regional deck report, or tournament report. I recently played yesterday or Sunday at Norcross Regional in Atlanta, or Norcross, Georgia. I took with me Koa'ki Meiru Fist, or my take on it, Koa'ki Meiru Trap Tricks, or whatever you want to call it. I did 4-3. I dropped in the 7th round because I lost to Madolche's. It was a good hard-fought match, but I usually more judge than play because judging's more of a release for me. But after the week I had last week, it was just really stressful, so I'd rather I'd played than judged. Again, I did 4-3, X3, whatever you want to call it. First round I played, what was that? Lightsworns or Saxworns. 2-1'd him. He won game 1. I won games 2 and 3. Game 2 I lost against Harpies. Misplay. Instead of going Heartland Draco, instead of going Ragnar Zero, I went Heartland Draco and I lost my field. Game 3 I played Gadgets. 2-1'd him. I won game 1, he won game 2, I won game 3. Then I played a Synchro 8 spam deck. I 2-0'd him. It was in game 2 I saw he was playing with Assault Mode Stardust. Stardust. I baited out his effect with a Dimensional Fisher. Then I summoned Bear. Attack damage got me Tensu. Activated Tensu because I had Bear in hand already. Summoned second Bear, overlaid it into Cardinal. If I remember correctly, he tried to Fiendish Cardinal, but I MST'd or Lanced it. So Cardinal's effect went through, so I returned the original Stardust and Stardust Assault Mode back to the deck. And that was how that game ended very quickly. What was that? And then I played Mermails, hard fought. He won game 1, I won game 2. Game 3 was sort of a grind. I summoned number 50, Black Ship of Corn, in attack mode instead of defense. And at that point in game 3, I just sort of got wrecked by Silent Honor Arc, Abyss Gaios, and can't remember the other monster. It was an effect. I think it was Turd. Can't remember. And then round 6, my opponent didn't show up, so I got a no-show win by default. And game 7, I Madolche's. He won both. I got 0-2 or 2-0'd by him. Can't really complain much. Like, I really wasn't going to top. I know some people are gonna think that's stupid, but what can you do? I really wasn't trying to top this weekend. I just went for a release to play. I don't hardly get to play because my local area, I have no locals in the area. It's non-existent. My closest locals is, what was that? My closest locals is an hour away in Gadsden, but they don't even have anything. I don't know what else to say. Well, here's the deck. Like I said, I won Koa'ki Meiru Fist with some traps tricks in there. It's going to change after this video because I've been looking lately. Again, I like the deck. Koa'ki Meiru's is a force to be reckoned with. I was talking to one of my friends that's a judge that judged Norcross. He says it won't compete with Lightsworns. In all honesty, I have no trouble with Lightsworns. I played against the OG version with this deck. I've played Lightsworn rulers. I've played against pure Lightsworns. I've played all sorts of Lightsworn decks, and I've not had a problem. Lightsworns are sacky and lucky. I don't care if they're getting new support. I don't care if Lightsworn Sanctuary was just released and revealed. I've never had a problem with Lightsworns. But, again, anyways, here's my deck. I run 3 Koa'ki Meiru Urnites once per turn. Once per turn. I can reveal a Iron Core in my hand to special summon a level 4 or lower Koa'ki Meiru monster from my deck. And here's where my problem was over the weekend, or yesterday, or Sunday. I only run Crusaders as my other target. It's kind of sad. I should have sided Tornado or got me an Iceman for the event. or mained a Koa'ki Meiru YGO. It would have helped out a lot more than it did. But I really wasn't, other than outside the Lightsworn, I really wasn't seeing any light. So light or dark decks to, well, okay, the Synchro 8 deck was kind of sacky. I really should have mained a YGO or Sided at least, but I couldn't find a second one for the event. So, Crusader, I run 3 of, you can see. Crusader is a, can you see it better? Crusader, when it destroys a monster by battle, you could add a Koa'ki Meiru card from your graveyard to your hand. I got to do this a couple times. I got to add Diamond Core back to my hand. I got to add Crusader, or not back to my hand. Alright, I run 3 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear. I should have ran Gorilla. I really should have ran Gorilla after my weekend. I know I will run Gorilla after this. Bear helped out when it needed to. It got my Tankies, it got my Tensu, it made my Tiger King plays a lot easier, it made Cardinal when I needed them. That's why I say I need to put Gorilla in here, because it's another Fire Fist target, another Fire Fist monster, so I can make Cardinal. And another problem was, I only main deck 2 Tinkies. I'm not 2 Tinkies, 2 Tiger Kings. I finally got my 3rd one halfway through the regional at Vendors, at Super, No Limit Gaming, who was there. Really appreciate Chastain, who was there too. Just couldn't find me any Noblemen or Crossouts. I'm probably going to order those soon. Probably order me a couple more Koa'ki Meiru cards, mainly a couple more Iceman and another Tornado, so I can test them out more. Further on, I run 2 Maxis. I drew them when I did not need them. I did not draw them against Mermails. I did not draw them against Madolches. I drew them against Gadgets, they didn't do much. It was chain gadgets at that, so I guess I kind of needed them, but all they were doing normal summoning, they didn't exceed that much. But yeah, Maxis, I'm probably gonna take one out. Actually, the secret is a friend of mine's. He let me borrow it for the event. I'll probably just go give it back to him, actually I will give it back to him, and I'll get or give me another on my own. But like I said, I'll probably side them after this, because they just did not help out at all. Alright, I played 2 Mermails. I am bumping that up to 3. Dianaya did not help out as much as I wanted it to, but then again, I never had the issue where Mermails was in the graveyard. She was still always on the field, even for Xyz plays. One Dianaya. And my other one of his Coach Soldier Wolfbark. Again, I'm going to be trying to find a way to fit in another Fire Fist target or another Wolfbark target. Alright, that's my monster count. I think I ran 16 monsters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15! I thought it was 16. My bad. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's 15, my bad. On to my spells. I ran 3 Tinky. Explanatory, you don't need to explain much. 3 Diamond Core of Koa'ki Meiru. There was not a time where I did not open up either Diamond Core, Urnite, Diamond Core, Tinky, or 2 Diamond Cores, where I just searched out my Iron Core pretty much. First, when I started the tournament off, I made a misplay majorly. I got Crusader and Urnite out. I had Diamond Core in the graveyard. My opponent, the Lightsworn player, was playing a set monster. I should have known a set monster and Lightsworn's is either going to be one of 2 things at that. Necro Gardener or YGO. I should have banished Diamond Core before I went into battle with that, because I lost my Urnite in the process. But yeah, I live and learn, make mistakes. It didn't hinder me. Like I said, I beat Lightsworns. I learned that more. 1 Tensu. I was maining 2, but I decided to take it out for Lance. I don't know. Tensu actually helped out a lot when it needed to. I run 1 Lance. I might bump it up to 2. I really need to. 1 Book of Moon and 1 Iron Core. I was maining 2 Iron Core, but then after watching what what's his face did, I think it was in Arizona or San Jose, where one of them sands, he was maining 1, and when, like I said, I opened up either Diamond Core or Diamond Core, or opened up with Iron Core. You don't need more than 1. The only time I'd say, because you keep it in hand at all times, so your opponent can't really, unless they side or main Mind Crush, Iron Core stays in your hand unless you really need to get rid of it for maintenance cost, but you don't really do maintenance cost if this is in your graveyard, so, or you just reveal a Beast Warrior shit. What is that? 3-6. I ran 10 spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 spells. On the traps. Triple wiretap. Like I said, I was just playing to play. I wasn't really fully thinking this weekend. I should have been thinking a lot more, because part of me really didn't want to get my invite. I main 3 wiretap. Against the Mermails, I should have sided these out, because all 3 games I opened up with these when he had a face down spell trap card. I should have decided them all out, because we all know what Mermails like to set first turn if they have it. Abyss Spear. I should have sided them out, but again, I wasn't thinking. 2 breakthrough skills. These helped out against gadgets. They helped out. After I figured out it was chain gadgets, when I saw chain summoning, I never started the chain. I just waited for the chain complete resolve, and then I breakthrough skilled or veilered it. The gadget, anyway, that is. 2 Blackhorn Heavens. This to me was my MVP. Not no monster, not no fucking Xyz monster. I love my Xyz monsters to death, don't get me wrong, but Blackhorn Heaven pulled it out of my ass most of the time. The Lightsworn player was playing the Light Ray monsters. I Blackhorned the hell out of his Light Ray monster. I Blackhorned the hell out of some Xyz monsters. 2 deep prisons. My friend told me to main deck but I hardly ever used that. That was kind of, I sided it out game 2 and 3. I didn't need it, but it, like I said, is something to side out for. My other one is Compulse, Torrential, Solemn, and my 2 Trap Hole cards. Trap Tricks and Hole Nightmare and Bottomless Trap Hole. I didn't really use Trap Tricks, Trap Hole that much, but when I did, it went off without problems. That's 15 monsters, so it's a 40 card deck. Let me go on to my extra deck. Everyone comments me on my Dragonite. I love my Dragonite. I love Dragonite at all. It's my favorite Dragon type Pokemon. I wish they'd give him Mega form. I run Black Ship. Actually, now that I start thinking about it, Black Ship was my ace for the weekend. It got rid of It got rid of Honor Arcs. It got rid of Abyss Lend. It got rid of a lot of monsters that could not be destroyed by battle or by card effect. It really helped out a lot. I run 2. Where's the other one? 2 Beast Dweller. It helped me out against Mermail matchups. The Fire Hand, Ice Hand. Whenever I saw the little annoying bastards come up, they helped me out. I run 2 Diamond Dire. I run 2 Tiger Kings. All honesty, I would have preferred to have a that goes to Emerald over one of the Diamond Dires. It would have helped out a lot more than it did. The one ofs, I run 1 Magnet Zero. I bump that up to 2. 1 Honor Arc. Ulti. Heartland Draco. Photon Pappy. Ujinti. Kagutsuchi. This surprised the Lightsworn player out of hell. Number 80, Rhapsody and Berserk. I summoned it while I had Tiger King on the field. I banished. He didn't know what it did half the time. I banished it. I tried to banish his JD, but after he read it his effect, he chained Beckoning to get JD back to the hand. And then I just banished another Lightsworn that he needed for JD summon, and I equipped it to Tiger King after that. Cowboy, it helped out. And actually, Tiger King won my Cowboy won my match against the Lightsworn player. I got him down enough to where I could Cowboy him for a game, pew pew. And then Cardinal, my ace in the hole, when I get him out and work on him, or get it working. Sorry, it's late. I'm just now getting around to doing this. I should have done this yesterday before I went to bed, but I wasn't thinking about it. Didn't really care much. And on my side deck was kind of crappy, but it worked somewhat. I didn't see half of my side deck cards most of the weekend, so I saw my Veilers whenever I needed them. 3 MSTs, like I said, I should have sided them in against whatchamacalls, the Mermail matchup, but I just wasn't thinking. Dimensional Fisher. Light Imprisoning Mirror. Mind Crush. Soul Drain. Trap Trick Strap Hole, the second one. Rivalry. Overworked. And Vanity's Emptiness. It's 15 cards. Again, I'm gonna be working on this for a while now because I got into a deck other than Fire Fist that I actually like and enjoy playing. The changes I'll probably be making, like I said, I'll probably put an Iceman in there or into the side deck or main deck, maxing out Mermails if I can find a third one, and then putting a Gorilla in there because hell, I needed it. Needed it more than most of the cards I'm drawing. Side deck, I'm going to make a huge change. I'm trying to get my hands on Nobleman Crossouts and a second DD Crow because Shaddolls are going to be a pain in the ass. Lightsworns are going to be annoying and beatable. I mind you, Lightsworns will be beatable. I don't care what anyone says because Lightsworns are all sacky. I don't care what the hell they're doing. Like I said, this was my Koa'ki Meiru Fire Fist deck, and again, I'm going to be continue making changes to it, and I'll probably update it at the beginning of July if I ever get the cards I needed for it. I'll probably be doing a What Grinds My Gears video. It's not going to be Yu-Gi-Oh related. It's going to be about a sudden drastic outbreak of side persons, as in side chicks, side N-words, the ones that just want to be in the limelight now for some bizarre reason. Probably doing that either in the morning or probably doing after this video. So be sure to check me out. What Grinds My Gears episode 7 is coming up soon. It's not going to be Yu-Gi-Oh related, so if you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't. Comment, rate, subscribe, like, dislike. This is number C99, the original Chaos number, signing out.